Hello everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we have got the second leg of the quarter-final of the Europa League against Malmo and a league game against Torino to bring to you. We lost our first leg against Malmo, but we'll get onto that in a second. Where did we get up to last time? I cannot remember. It was Sampdoria in a 3-0 loss, I remember that. And Real Betis, who managed to get through 3-1. Was it 7-3 on aggregate? Good. We beat Roma 4-1. We smashed them. We absolutely dominated them. If we have a look at the stats, match stats, we fully deserved to win. We absolutely rinsed 3-0 up inside 13 minutes. Completely, it was beautiful to see. We then beat Pescara 3-0. Pavon with a brace and Valenta with a goal. Pavon getting another goal in a 1-0 victory against Genoa. Courçons getting the only goal for us. All-important away goal, though, in a 2-1 loss away to Malmo in the first leg. We played dreadfully. It says that we were dominant. They only had 2 shots on target. But we didn't have a highlight until the goal, which was 84th minute. We just were not good whatsoever. But it's just testament to us that we were not good and we still managed to get that away goal. So I wouldn't say we took them lightly. We definitely put out a strong squad, but maybe the players just got a little bit complacent, like, oh, we beat them twice already, beat them again. But we got the away goal, that's all that matters. And now we've got the home leg today. Fingers crossed we can get past them relatively easily. But we did win the game after the Europa League 2-0 against Foggia, Caldera and Pavon getting another goal. Pavon's been in the goals recently, which is good to see. Nothing else to tell you, I don't think. Anyway, so let's jump straight into the first leg. We are going to go with the one centre mid, one defensive mid for this one. Go a little bit more positive, I guess you can say. They're all the same bloody tactic. Like, the instructions don't change. It's just different variations of it. But we'll go with this one. We've got Donnarumma in goal, Henry, Fatrasca, Luiz and Sindala at the back, with Neves just in front of them and Courçons just in front of him. Valenta, Arana, Pavon and Surma up top. What I'm expecting is like a 3-0 win. But like we saw in the Rangers game, they could easily get an away goal fairly early on into the game, and we lost 1-0 to what's his face, didn't we? Let's put the latest scores up there. We lost 1-0 to Rangers, so we didn't have the away goal, but they got the away goal earlier on in the tie, so they were 2-0 up, weren't they, in the last round before Real Betis, which put us under a lot of pressure. Now, we did play quite well in terms of pressure. We've gone 1-0 up. We are going through as things stand due to a headed goal from Valenta, his 10th goal of the season. It's very nice to see our wingers coming in with the goals as well. So Surma with the assist as well, as he flicked it on. Fair play to him. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, we certainly responded really well under the pressure in the Rangers game. And what I was thinking is, if they did get the away goal, I would think we'd do the same in this match. But at this moment of time, we are going through, due to that away goal, 1-0 up, 2-2 on aggregate. But obviously we want to go through not just on away goals. Valenta was a mile offside there. Other results so far: Celta Vigo smashed by Leverkusen 5-2 in the first leg, so they should be going through. Hertha Berlin look like they're going to be going through against Manchester United, and Schalke look like they're going to go through against Watford. So, well, I mean, Leverkusen are coming back into it now, and they got those 2 away goals, so they might go through. So we'll have to wait and see. But as things stand in our game, it's still 1-0. It's still 2-2 over the 2 legs, and at this moment of time, we are heading to another semi-final of the Europa League. But we have to make sure we finish the job. Don't get complacent. That's what I love to see. So at the moment, Celta Vigo have got the 2 goals, so that should mean they've equalled by Leverkusen's 2 away goals. so that should mean they're through. Bayer Leverkusen have to score 4 goals to get through in that stage. Malmo hitting the post there. Bloody hell. Hertha Berlin are 2-0 up now, 5-2 on aggregate. So they scored. So Man United have to score 3 goals to take it to extra time. Celta Vigo now 3-2 up, so they're definitely going through. And then Watford don't seem to be doing anything to prevent Schalke from going through themselves. Let's make some substitutions. I'm not too worried about fitness at the moment. We haven't got a right winger on the bench because we could like that. I put Surma out there because I don't really want to take him off because he got that assist. Bring Al Hassan on, who has Al Hassan signed a new contract with us. I kind of crumbled. And we'll bring on Ndidi. We'll go 2 in defensive mid. But yeah, I kind of crumbled and was like, I can't really not give him a contract. He is classed as a leading Serie A player, which is just mind-boggling. And he is our top goal scorer, so it's a bit harsh not to give him a contract. So we've given him a contract. I can't remember how long for. And was he nearly scored there? But he'll be here next season. Guidi, I'm not too sure on Guidi, if I'm honest. He just hasn't really done anything in terms of being in the team. When he is in the team, he's crap. So I'm not too sure. He'll probably be off ski in the summer. We've got this second half's kind of flown by. We've got 5 minutes left. It's still 1-0, 2-2 on aggregate. Nothing's really happening. Let's go cautious for the last minute. And just like that, that game flew by. It feels anyway. Absolutely flew by. And unless Malmo get a goal on this counter, that's an interesting ball back to an injured keeper. Unless they get a goal on this counter, which they don't, we have gone through on away goals. Not as emphatic as I would hope. They gave us a tough chance, which, to be fair, they got to the quarterfinals. So fair play to Malmo. That might be, I mean, they've probably won it. I don't know, but at least we've finally beaten Malmo after our stint in Sweden. They are Swedish, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're the Swedish club. After our stint in Sweden, we finally managed to meet Malmo, which we could not do with Gefle. Other teams in the tie then. So Celta Vigo are in there. Obviously, we beat them last season. They won 8-6 on aggregate. Lost 4-3 on the night, which is pretty mental. Man United got smashed 4-0 by Hertha Berlin. 7-2 on aggregate. We're obviously through. And Schalke are through as well. So we got a team from Spain, Italy, and 2 German sides. Obviously, Hertha Berlin were up near the top when we last checked them, didn't we? So the last season they finished 4th, so they just dropped down a little bit. But they're clearly a very, very good side at the moment. But more importantly, we're once again in a semi-final of a European competition. Second time in a row, like in 2 years. And, yeah, loving life. Right, semi-final draw. Like I said, Celta Vigo, Hertha Berlin, us, and Schalke. If we look at everyone in their league form, so Schalke are obviously 9th. No team's going to be easy at this stage. They're a solid Europa League side. We've got 3rd every now and again. They're a bit of a up and down side. Manuel Neuer is a manager of Schalke. It's good to see. Good to see. Have they won it recently? So they won it a couple of years ago, Schalke. They came 3rd place, like we saw a few years ago, and they haven't really won anything since. So that's Schalke. I think they had Alexander Isaac. They did. He is injured though. 2 to 4 weeks, so he might miss the next leg. Obviously, he's a very good player. Hasn't played too much, but he's a very good player. The rest of them, I'm not too sure on. Some of you might know players, but I assume they're all regens and whatnot. So that's Schalke. They're currently sitting 9th in the Bundesliga, if it wants to load. 9th in the Bundesliga, which is alright, I guess. It says 9th, but they're like 2 points, not 2 points, 4 points off Dortmund in 5th. Hertha Berlin are the other team in it, sitting in 3rd place. This Tony guy looks fantastic. Who's he wanted by? He's put in a request. He's 21 years old, Spanish lad. Probably won't be able to afford him, but he does look very, very good. We'll scout him for now. Oscar, wanted by Liverpool. Why do I recognise? We didn't have an Oscar, did we? No, not quite. No one else that I really recognise unless I've missed someone. So Hertha Berlin are obviously a good side nowadays, as we saw from last season as well. And then Celta Vigo, we obviously beat them last year in the quarterfinals, I think it was. So we know we can get past them. They've got a couple of players that I recognise. Nicholas Stark, Brian Cristani, he's a Juventus guy. Nicholas Stark is a German guy. He plays for Hertha for ages. Simeo Scoffet, he played for Genoa for a while, did he not? Udinese, that's it. I knew it was an Italian club. Spent a bit of time at Newcastle before going to Celta Vigo. Anyone else? I got a guy called Pando, I love it. Brian Bolo, former Young Boys, was it? Basel. I get the country right, just not the team. Just not the team. Yeah, he's decent, isn't he? He's not scored too many, but he was always a bit of a wonder kid on Football Manager. But let's get into the draw. I don't really care who we get, if I'm honest. Like I've said in previous episodes, I reckon we could beat anyone. We've played Celta Vigo, so I guess in that sense, I don't really want Celta Vigo again. But I wouldn't mind if we do. We're not. We are getting Hertha Berlin, which is probably maybe the harder team in that group of teams, like, you know, third in the league and whatnot. We didn't see where Celta Vigo were in the league. But we're away from home, so anything could happen, and that will obviously be in the next episode. So we'll probably do both legs of the quarter-final, and then the next episode would be the Tim Cup and Napoli after that. And then if we get through, obviously, it'd be the last game and the Europa League game, depending on where it is. But we're fighting on all fronts at the moment, which is excellent to see. Now, let's get to the Torino game. Right then, we are back for the Torino game. It seems like a bit of a... I don't know, it seems a bit... I'm feeling a bit weird about it. Don't know why, like, I'm not fully committed to this game for some reason. Not sure why. Donnarumma in goal, Belade, Fitraska, Cloudera and Tindala at the back, Ndidi and Anderson, Louise in defensive mid, Sella, Scotta, Pavon and Surma. Yeah, it just seems, I don't... It's not that I'm not confident in winning. It's not that I don't care about winning, because obviously we still want to win the league and whatnot, but it's just something about it, like, it seems like more of a nuisance than anything at the moment, which is a bit of a worry at this stage. But that's the league table for you. 2 games in hand over Roma, and only a point behind them with a much, much better goal difference as well. We are 9 points clear of Sampdoria, once again with 2 games in hand of them. So it looks like at the moment we are, unless something majorly wrong happens, we are going to be heading to the Champions League next season via league position anyway. Hopefully we can get to Champions League via Europa League winners, but we've got a tough team coming up. Sarah with a free kick, whips it in. Surma's there. He looked offside. I think the liner's going to give offside. We'll zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's been given offside. He did look offside, to be fair. Just offside. It's like a pube hair offside. Unlucky there. And that is half time. Nothing's really happened. We're the better team. We've had more shots. That's what I'm judging it by. And no one's really had a clear-cut chance. It feels like a game after the Europa League. Torino, I assume, aren't playing for anything. No, just solid mid-table. Not really in any danger of going down or getting Europa League. So they're not really fighting for anything. We've just come off a Thursday night game or Wednesday night game, whenever it was, so we're probably a bit jaded, and I wouldn't be surprised if this just peters out into a 0-0 really, but we are going to make some substitutions to try and try and win the game. Maybe the players felt the same as I did. Right, we'll take Scotter off for Arana, who we just rested. Surma, he had that goal disallowed, but bring on Al Hassan just to keep him happy. And is Valenta on the bench? Yeah, we'll just bring him on as well for Sarah. And then we got, three decent players coming on there. And then I remember that Al Hassan's in there. He is a decent player. He's our top goal scorer. I need to stop hating on him. Right, Valenta on the ball, edge of the box, has a shot. It's just gone wide of the post. We do need to win this game, because if we win, we go top. So it'd be good to see that. And if we can go top with still 2 games in hand, then that'll be perfect. But at the moment, a draw's good enough as they go 1-0. That was so simple as well. Just a free kick to the edge of the box. So simple. And Iran has picked up a knock now. Can anything else go wrong in this game? Can anything else? Caldera on the ball. There is time for a late equaliser. Ball over the top to Al Hassan. He's no good on one-on-ones. And he's not there as he hits the post. I don't think I've ever seen him score a one-on-one. Most of the goals are like rebounds. That's probably why I still hate him. And we've lost 1-0. I think it's a similar story to last season. We've come to the semi-final and we're like, oh crap, we could win this here. And league form is affecting it. And especially with a cup final as well in the Tim Cup. We're in that. So we've got a lot of important... Look at this run. We need to beat Inter. We need to beat Lazio. That's 2 massive games that are coming up. Because Lazio are on the same games as us. So we've got no advantage over them. The only advantage we can get is if we beat them. So fingers crossed. Right, the next episode will be the 2 legs against Hertha Berlin. We'll ignore the Bologna game in the middle. And then it's annoying because I don't really know how to show all these games and not have so many episodes come the end of the season. I probably don't need to show you the Tim Cup final, but it's a final, it's silverware. It's a chance to retain the trophy we won last season. So I kind of want to show you that. But also, Europa League's massively important as well. But the league's also massively important. So I don't really know how to do this. But anyway, I will work it out. If you did like that, please leave a like on the episode. Please subscribe if you are new around here or you haven't done so already. And I shall see you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.